Hello everyone and welcome back to Collegedunia Study Abroad. My name is Swapnil and we recently clocked 15k subscribers. So thank you so much for doing that. I really hope that आप सब लोगों को हमारे videos पसंद आते हो. The information that we gather is exclusive and we try and present it to you in the most simplest manner possible. I also hope that you guys keep on supporting us in the due course of our journey, and we will be always here with regular study abroad related videos. Today I want to talk about something very different. Of course, it's study abroad related, but not related to your admission process, not related to your campus life. I talk to international students very often, and I was talking to Sai, who went to Australia in order to pursue his masters, and I noticed that he had a lot to share than just discussing about his campus life or his admission process and so on and so forth. This whole video is a bit sensitive, and I am releasing this whole video in a separate part because I think it is very important for all the students who are right now considering to study abroad, or maybe who are already abroad starting their intakes now. It is important for you guys to know such activities that might happen with you, and you just need to be prepared mentally, physically, all at once. I won't waste a lot of your time. Let's just quickly jump to the conversation. Let's hear what Sai has to say. But yes, if you are planning to study abroad, keep in mind that you will be starting your lives from zero, and you will be facing everything and anything that comes in your way. I wish you all the best, and let's go ahead with the video. How has been Australia treating you? Of course, we hear a lot of news about racism, and you also mentioned that there is passive racism happening. But do you want to share your experience with it?
So, firstly, I would the Australian laws against racism. We do have fundamental rights, even though we are foreigners here. The basic fundamental rights of right to live, right to privacy, are also fundamental for foreigners like me. So, we do have protection from the government, but I can still see some passive racism going on in the Australian society in general. So, whenever I board a bus, whenever I take a seat, people rather prefer to choose another seat than sitting next to me. Or if the bus is full, then the person might prefer to stand rather than sit next to me. That's very small, minor passive racism we usually see. And coming to other places like workplace, you might, depending on the people, you might have little disadvantage over natives here because of the same thing. You might not get the same privilege. You might be the last priority or not the best top priority. So,
Okay.
while I was working, there are things like this, and I did a part-time job. So I'm currently doing a part-time job where we got Aussies here, natives. In my past part-time, not the current one, in my previous job, my concerns were not well addressed, I would say, disregarded. So it's also sometimes they are cold to me. They are it's like not much bothered of my situation, not much bothered of my interests.
Okay.
So
Okay. How will you deal with all of this? With the fact that you are there to start your life from scratch.
right. So it's very important. Racism is not everywhere. I also found people who are quite opposite to those people who are racist. The other sort of people are like very warm and welcoming, and more easy to reach. So My neighbors are Aussies. They actually, once I missed my bus and running out of time, he gave me a lift until my workplace, which is opposite to the direction, which is opposite to his way. So I mean, there's good portion of people who are also willing to help us and help us to settle here, understand the Aussie culture. So whenever I face with racism, I tend to ignore the person, avoid the person, meet someone who is not racist. It's just that avoiding it.
Okay. Ignorance is the best remedy.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. I don't think we have much in our hands. It's just we need to surround ourselves with people who are good, so that we could develop ourselves. We can be a better person for a period of time. So we do come across. Even I recently came across a news that one of Indian lady who is in the train got beaten up by a group of people who are minors. So whenever minors here in Australia, police doesn't take any action against the minors.
Okay.
So minors won't get any imprisonment or any such legal actions. So they tend to be like this. They tend to be very actively participating in racism. Sometimes they might beat the person. Something like that could happen. But things are getting better. It's not like strict actions are being taken by the government. Things are getting better. People are accepting us, but still, there is definitely a massive racism going on here.
Okay. All right. I hope you don't face any more such incidents, Sai. But yes, all the best, and
Thank you so much.
you're a brave person to handling all of this.